Well, good morning. And today is April 1st, 2025. I had to think about that for a minute. And today is my wife's birthday, which when I started this whole denture journey and deciding to get all my teeth pulled and all this, I was like, well, I should be nice and healed up so that when it's time to go eat, I'll be all set and I'll be fine. Not the case. My expectations were really high when I started this whole process. I had this thought that I was gonna, that I was gonna be all healed up and life was gonna be good, and people out there that said kind of like it was rough the first month or so. I thought a lot of them were just exaggerating. And so I had all my teeth extracted on March 14th of this year. So, and then I have my 3 screws on the bottom, 4 on top, which the biggest troubles I'm having right now is eating. Eating is the biggest problems I have. And also too, my dentures are getting loose again despite having a reline. So I've had my reline, but they're starting to get loose because, well, everything's starting to heal up and change even more. I looked at my gums real carefully while I was, trying to brush my gums. I still have stitches on the top. So I'm going on like 15 days or so. Let's see, what is it? Yeah, something like 15 days. I'm bad with math, so excuse me. 15, 16, oh, 16 days. So it's been challenging. When I had my first reline, it was like about a week ago. I hated it. The flavor, I can still vaguely taste it. It just has like, feels like a nail salon in my mouth. And then one of the followers, Kellen Jacks, and I believe it was when she had mentioned her first reline. Either way, this part came to my mind. As soon as they did the reline and they put the dentures in my mouth, she had described like having hockey pucks in your mouth. And as soon as they put it in my mouth, I was like, okay, I get it. That's exactly how it feels. It feels like hockey pucks in my mouth. So I've watched a ton of her videos. I just remember that one part, and I want to say it was to do with the reline. It's been very challenging. Way more challenging than I expected this whole entire process to be. I'm one of those, glass half full, very optimistic person, and things are going to be better than you expect. For me, another person, I can't remember his name, he was an actual orthodontist. I forgot the title, but works on dentures and does implants and snap-ins and all those. And he said one thing that he always tells his, or keeps in his mind, is under promise and over deliver. And I wish I would have done that with myself. I wish I would have just under promised everything that I thought was going to happen to myself. I was like, I know my first 3 days I'm going to be able to eat pretty much whatever I want. And not true. Last night, my wife and I, we went out and just grabbed some fast food at Denttach, was it Denttach? Denttach. And I couldn't even bite into a burrito to bite and pull, you know. I literally had to eat a Denttach burrito with my knife and fork. And by then, I had already had my adhesive in my mouth for about 10 hours. I used Secure, and they ended up just popping out anyways. So, oh, and that reminds me, I tried Denttach, and I did the whole process. I put it in, you know, and it felt great. I was like, oh my gosh, this is a game changer. But then I started noticing that I started having like vision problems. And I was just like thinking to myself, I was like, what the heck is going on? And it just felt like I was getting like this tunnel vision. And I was just like, it was just like closing in. Felt like my vision was shaky. And I was like, I swear to God, I think it's whatever's going on in my mouth with this Denttach, because that's the only thing that changed. So I ended up ripping it out, and I was just like, heck with this. And so I had to sit there for like almost 35 minutes trying to just rip this Denttach out. Because I felt I did a really good job for a first time. It felt good. I loved it. I liked the idea of it. And within 3 minutes of, and actually I didn't even rip it all out. I ripped most of it out because I still have stitches on the top, and I was worried that I was going to like get over the stitches and then like cure to it, and then like when I tried to take them off, it was going to like yank on the stitches. So I ripped most of it out, left some of the palette, left some down on the bottom, and I was feeling better. And then I put them back in, you know, to let them cure, and all those symptoms just came right back. And so I was like, what is going on? You know, it's zinc free, you know, so I don't know if there's something in it, and I was reacting to it. I don't know. I can't imagine what I'd be allergic to. I pretty much, I've put every type of chemical you could think of in my body, and I've never had problems. So, until I tried Denttach. So, but that's pretty much where I'm at, and I'm really bummed because it's my wife's birthday, and she has like a heart bigger than the size of Texas, I swear, and she'll be like, you know, well, where can you eat, you know, because like we love going out to eat on our birthdays, and you know, birthday person picks where we go. And she's thinking like, well, where can you go? You know, and I'm like, anywhere, we'll find a spot, just pick the spot and we'll go. Like, I'll figure it out. And she's like, yeah, but I want you to be able to eat, you know. So, sweetest girl in the world, but gosh, when it comes to treating herself really good, she always puts others first. So I'm going to have to try to break her of that one today. But yeah, if it was that video with Callan Jacks where she was talking about felt like hockey pucks, I get it. So, if you see this video, definitely understand. You know, if you haven't seen any of her videos, go check her out. She has a lot of really good info from start to where she's at now. And I think no matter what type of denture wearer you are, she's got something that will help you out with where you're at. This always happens. Alexa, turn the light on. So, but yeah, check her videos out. She's got good stuff. You know, I'm going to throw a list of other people that I've been watching and following too. There's Jason, you know, Denture Queen, you know, Reason to Smile, stuff like that, or people like that, sorry. I did not think this video through. I just kind of woke up and I was like, I'm just going to start recording, so. But that's where I'm at. I just had super high expectations, and I'm meeting bare minimum of everything. Secure, it's great. It's been doing good, but every single time I've eaten, they have and do come undone, no matter what. If it has anything to do with some kind of biting, they come undone. So I have to eat either really a lot slower, a lot less, which sucks because I'm already eating less. I didn't realize how much I snack throughout the day, by why I had this gut, but how much I snack just throughout the day, or I'm at work and I'm like, oh, gas station, and you know, grab some gas station food. So it's making me definitely very mindful of how much I would actually eat, you know. You know, pass by the kitchen, we have to go through the kitchen, you know, to get to the other side of the house, and every time I would, you know, oh, what's in the fridge, you know, so, you know, cheese sticks, you know, I love fudge, I eat fudge out of the container, like chocolate fudge frosting for cakes, I love it. So yeah, it's been a journey. So I have another appointment on the 4th, so I'm really excited to see what they could do as far as I'm hoping. And as much as I hate the reline, I think I've gotten used to the taste already. Believe it or not, get used to that taste. Kind of hoping for a new reline because it's getting very, very, very loose. And one thing I would do different, talk to your dentist if you get a reline, and I'll talk to mine, is not, I mean, I was like biting down like jaws of life, biting down, okay? I kind of wish I would not have done that, and I wish I would have paid attention to how I naturally bite. And I think I was biting a lot with my front, just biting down as hard as I could. I think I would have done more of a natural, what's my normal full pressure, or like a bite, you know, and then gone from there. So, but talk to your dentist. Don't listen to anything I'm saying as far as stuff like that goes. I'm just telling you what I wish I would have done differently, and I'll definitely ask my dentist if that's what I should do. Because it was kind of like, just put this in your mouth and bite down. And I didn't know if it was a hard bite, soft bite, normal bite, what. So, but yeah, if you would, it'd be great. Wish my wife a happy birthday. If not, you know, it's fine. And I hope you guys have a good day. Be safe out there, and we'll see how this denture journey continues.